This here is from OK. They just come out and say it. Meghan Markle's too much of an American girl to spend Christmas in the UK with the royal family. Let's see what they got. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are getting ready to spend Christmas in California despite being left out of the royal family's annual gathering yet again. I just think Meghan's too much of an American girl. She doesn't want to be in the UK permanently, former royal butler Grant Harold said on behalf of Slingo when asked about the Sussexes someday returning to North Fork for the special occasion. I can see her coming over for the holidays and having a time over here, but living permanently, I just don't see it, he continued. Whereas Harry, I do see it. I think he could be open to returning, although I don't think it's highly unlikely. As I always keep saying, never say never. Well, I'm actually in a marriage that's international. I'm here in Japan. I'm from America. And I think, just my silly opinion, been married only 13 years, is if you get married with someone from a different country who's currently living there, the family's there, you better make sure you know where you want to live permanently, or else it's going to be something that's coming up. You're thinking about moving. I knew I was never going back to the US. Not going to get into it, but I knew. So for me, it worked out. But if I wanted to go back, it would have been a mess. Just my 2 cents. Since Charles and Kate Middleton spent most of the year undergoing cancer treatment, the Windsors shifted focus to more important issues. He's exhausted by this year. Stewart claimed he's exhausted by his cancer, and he's a workaholic, so he doesn't really rest up. And the thought of having Harry and Meghan was probably a bit much. He thought it would be a bit much over this period. But why? What's a bit much? Is there something wrong with Meghan and Harry we should know about? Harry continues to fight for police protection in the UK, which has prevented Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet from visiting the country and their grandfather since 2022. Although Harry and Charles haven't recently commented on the state of their relationship, there's been speculation that a security battle widened the wedge between them. I think he's desperate to see his grandchildren, but Harry won't come back here unless he's got this, that, and the other. I wonder if it's Harry that wants that, or if it's actually Meghan that wants that. He wants an armed escort and he's making too many demands. And I completely understand. But Charles is saying, look, I'm just not going to ask them this yet. Yeah, man. That sounds like Meghan talking through him. I don't think Harry was some big warrior, but he was in the army. I've got my theories on Harry and his masculinity and things like that. However, he was in the army, and I don't quite take him for a wuss. That's why I assume it's probably Meghan saying, I'm not going back to the UK unless I have this, that, and the other thing. And the article just about ends there. I gotta say, man, if I had that much money, I think they're in the hundreds of millions or something like that. I don't know for sure, but it's a lot. And I wanted to see my grandkids, I'd probably just be like, okay, get them the protection. It doesn't seem like something that's like so bad. It's probably not necessary, but after all, it's just protection. Let me know what you think in the comments. Kind of interesting here how they say Meghan's too much of an American girl. Yeah, I can see that. All right, we're really done for now. If you don't subscribe here, I'll be sad, but I'll get over it. See you next time.